Hello, my name is Ibrahim Akinde, and I'm the designer and author of The Art of Combat. Um, so today we're going to be talking about how to use the art of combat as a beginner. To be honest, when I designed the art of combat, I did design it for um, seasoned programmers or seasoned designers. That's like you already know what you're doing. You already know how to use the Unreal Engine. You're already good at using blueprints at the very least, and so you just get my system and use it. Either you affix it to your project or you build your uh, systems on top of my own, or you just use my own as is. However, I have got more and more uh, requests to make videos for complete beginners to either to Unreal Engine or to blueprints in general, and that is what this is about here. So without further ado, let's just jump in. First thing to note is once you open up the package, okay, if I'm going to begin from the beginning, I guess I should just show it from here. Once you get it, once you download the Art of Combat, it should be somewhere here. Yes, you just create a project and it should give you something like this. And then once you do launch that, it will do what it did here at the beginning of the video, the launch sequence. And you should be getting this right here. It's a free open level. If you decide to go into the folders, you'll see all of these here. I'm not sure if I should go ahead to explain each of these in this video. What I just want to do in this video is to just show a very brief overview, and in the next video I'll go over each folder as an overview, and in the next one after that I'll go into project settings and world settings, and in the video after that I'll go into each folder specifically, and in the one after that I'll then touch on the main blueprints. In the one after that I'll touch on the other assets in the pack, like the UI, the SFX and all that, and then the one after that I'll touch on the main questions that I get. How do I do this, how do I do that, like how do I parry, how do I use some certain mechanics, how do I use my own animations, how do I bring my own animations, what is the character actually doing? The character is just standing in there in the level, not really doing anything. Am I supposed to be seeing something? How do I bring in my RPG mechanics in there? How do I link this to my own asset? How do I integrate this, and so on and so forth? So it's going to be a bit of a long series, but I'll try to keep everything as concise as possible. So for the overview here is just going to be me click and play here, showing you what's happening, and probably switching it to simulate as well, just to show you what's happening here, and also showing you what's happening as far as the AI is concerned by just quickly showing the so you understand that the AI is actually doing stuff. It's not just standing there. And the reason why sometimes it might seem like the AI is just standing there is because sorry, what am I trying to say? The reason why the AI is just standing there is okay, yeah, it's because the animations included are just placeholders. So I think at the end of the entire thing, I will go on ahead to show you my own project as well, just so you can see what's up in there, and you can see what I've built while using the Art of Combat as a base. All right, so here we go. When you hit play for the first time, this is sort of what you see. Now you might not know what to do, and I think I should have included some input controls in here, but what I'm using to move around right now is the WASD keys. You can press the space bar to jump, I believe, yes, on the tab. Yeah, sometimes you might see that thing that you just saw, this thing here. This is basically because of the animation I used. It's not a very good animation at all, but once you have yours, everything will work perfectly. Next is okay, this is movement, and let me see if I were to press the, if you want to do any of the attacks or whatever, press the V button to equip or unequip your character. That's what this signals here. So this is you equipping, this is you unequipping. This log is supposed to be representative of your weapon that's on you. Now your weapon doesn't actually have to be a weapon. It could be, I mean, it could be, free hand-to-hand combat, but just, this is, like I said, just to visualize it. You can always hide it or remove it or whatever, and you can also do that in terms of the UI and functionality as well. You can also just click on the left or right mouse button, or any of the if you're using a gamepad, you can click on the face buttons to draw your weapon. So once that is drawn out, the way the Art of Combat is set up by default is for you to do most things, apart from, I think, apart from jump, for example. Yeah, for you to do most things, you have to draw your weapon first, right? That is the key to doing other things. And then once you have your weapon drawn, you can attack. You're gonna probably notice camera shakes. If you want to disable those, I'll touch on that as well. That's not difficult at all. So here you can, these are just placeholder animations, and that's just the left mouse button. This is the right mouse button. You'll notice the animations are just a bit different. This one stops midway, this one goes all the way around. What else is there? Trying to remember. Okay, I think you have this as well. If you want to evade, you can feint. Of course that is not going to be your own animations for fainting. I think you can parry as well. Yeah, you can do a lot of things in this pack. So the AI is also able to do some things. Actually, the AI can do everything you can do, like deal your damage and all that. You can see the AI just used a special technique there to blend into the environment and basically just disappear. Now the AI is back. I want to try to see if I can show you the AI actions. Open up this. So this is what we call a behavior tree. If I go on to run this behavior, you can see what is happening here, and here you can see what is happening. So the AI is currently attacking normally and is using the blackboard based conditions. The AI is making its own decisions based off of the design that we've drawn for it. So of course, if all of the animations for these actions are actually hooked up correctly, you will see everything differently. So this is just what I wanted to show in this video, and in the next video we will be going on I will be going over the next phase. I think the next video is going to be sorry about that. The next video is going to be on the settings, project settings. The one after that is going to be looking at what is in each folder, and after that we're going to go over the details of each folder. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.